I thank you.
I think we can do better than that. We can do a lot more better than that. The things he gave us today, we will have to excuse not doing too well. So all protocols observed. Area Father, thank you. Thank you very much. We need to excuse him. It's okay. We'll take care of that. We have the representation. Thank you, Area Father. Thank you. Honorable Benchuk mentioned two things that are very critical. Very, very critical. We do not want a rerun. Do you want a rerun? No. The world is watching. What do you say? He said we won the election, and what we want is our I can assure you, don't worry. DSS are watching this. But they are all watching this. The whole world is watching. He also said something very critical, because I know as human never copyright. And in any case, it is not copying. So there are things that will never come from us. Don't get to a point because it will get, just wonder, this thing can never happen. Oh, you've never unseated a sitting president. Yes, that is why it will happen. Impossible is what? Impossible is nothing. Have you seen today before in your life? Today has never existed ever before. It will happen in our lifetime. And very quickly, to follow through from that, I want to welcome I'm trying to remember his position in the FCT Labour Party, but what is most recognized with is the author of The Stakeholder, a very fantastic book. And to follow from there, in the next 5 minutes, indulge Sir Harrison as he talks to us about the stakeholder participation, the power of participation. Please let's receive this gentle, fine man. Obedient, fine.
A man called Demelo was walking on a street one day, and he saw a little girl shivering, and he looked up and said to God, God, why? At least you should have done something. He was surprised to hear a voice, and the voice said to him, yes, I have done something. I've created you. My fellow obedient, God created one of us to make impact, to participate. 9. When we return to Nigeria, our parents who are educated, we are dragging feet to go into politics. Of them in civil service, to make money to feed the family. Rise. Some of the politicians we have today, because nature abhors vacuum, these politicians we call incompetent, unqualified, took their stage and entered into politics. They gathered all our commonwealth, positions to their friends, to their family members, and today they are in charge. They determine our fate. They determine our future in this country, because your parents and my used to participate in politics. A stakeholder is determined by participation. If you do not participate, you have no right whatsoever to complain. Participate. You have no right to demand for your portion when the proceeds is shared. when more of us are talking, listen. Not because we jump out today and start talking, people listen. It's because of participation. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, I urge you in the name of God, no matter the level of prayers you think you can pray, that incompetent man knows how to pray more than you. He knows how to kabash more than you. If you fail to participate, you have your to blame. Point, I want you to look at your neighbor. Say to your neighbor, from this day, I resolve to participate. For us to retrieve our mandate, people are there suffering. We are here doing this. It's part of participation. I beg in the name of God, from this day, if we maintain the momentum in years to come, this country, Nigeria, will be a better place. This far, far better than even some countries outside Africa. We have all it takes. But our problem over the years is that many of us refuse to participate. And few who participated decided to become selfish. They are after their pockets and nobody cares. And today is an opportunity for every one of us to resolve to be a stakeholder, to participate and never give up. And as we do so, God, continue to see us through Christ our Lord. Thank you, God.
One more time, can we appreciate Sir Harrison for that wonderful rendition on the power of participation? I will continue to apologize for using this hall and for the sound effect that we are having, because we still have a lot more people. I don't know how we're going to contain this, but it is with your agreement that we... Is that okay? Thank you. I want to... I'll do some introduction very quickly, but at this juncture, I want to take two testimonies. And first in line, welcome one of those have the leader and all conveners support group in the person of... Come on! Obedient! Great obedient!
I want to quickly appreciate the presence of the representative of the national chairman of the Labour Party, and I want to also welcome and appreciate the chairman of FCT Party. All protocol duly observed. Honestly, it is standing here today. You know, when our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, wrote that we should not celebrate him, I said, this man doesn't know how Nigerians have committed themselves over his matters, his affairs. And I want us to convey this back to him. That even though he said, or even if he said that we should not celebrate him, we have started it last year. And it's going to be a mandate that every year that we will keep celebrating Mr. Gregory Peter Obi. We are celebrating capacity. We are celebrating transparency. We are celebrating a man that have shown us that braveness is one of the key to achieve success in life. In fact, both being in politics before now, because of Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, both politicians and non-politicians are politicians now. Both pastors who has been preaching up against politics because of proving character, because of the man of Peter Obi, both pastors, both imams, they have become politicians. And we are here today to celebrate him. This man have so much opened our eyes to know our rights in Nigeria, to know what have been happening all these years. Those have decided to Peter. We decided no going back, no going back. We have decided to follow him until we recover our mandate. It doesn't matter who is holding it. It doesn't matter who is sitting on that throne. All Lord Almighty, our mandate will come back to us. And just like the chief of staff to FCT said, we need more commitment, hidden movement, and God Almighty will bless us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for that bold and wonderful statement. Power part. I'm going to bring that up of the officer in charge of our pride. The rest is your own. Yeah? No nonsense, no sentiment. Go get that. You just want to get the job done. It's none other than Chinelo for change the building. Yes. Come on, put your hands together and recognize her. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. That's an honor that is going to be done by the principal, and I don't think there's anybody. When we spoke, he said, you know, if you want to get you, come and meet me, I'll meet her. Oh, you know now, did I say to go to her? I say, come and meet me. Nigeria. Niger. Somebody say forward ever. Backward. If you know this country, the things we are about to change. You know some people make literally billions of naira just because they are a connection to people. That is what we are about to change. What we are celebrating today. Some people think it's difficult to see people. People have met him in the airport. That is in Nigeria, right? Not convoy upon convoy upon convoy upon convoy. Somebody who did nothing. Just because he's the assistant principal to the assistant principal to the principal to the chairman of the chairman of his support. He has houses in Metama and everywhere. When you ask him, no skill, nothing. That is what we are changing. I told you when we started, we didn't come in to do rice and chicken. Did you come here to do rice and chicken? One of the most strongest people physically alive is the man, Mr. Peter Obi. I don't know, but I'm saying in terms of physicality, he's so strong you have to run after him. So to be his principal officer, I mean, you have to be equally as strong. We are here to celebrate the strength. That is why he's the president of what? He's the president of the people. Just position yourself in the person. Not the one that we cannot see. She's my mother, but she's more open than even the Gen Z generation. Are you people hearing me? Somebody say, Mama, where's Abbey Road? See, when we did the 1 million march in Abuja, for a few minutes. Mama.
Obedient, hello. Are we obedient? We are not going to be obedient past who they hear. Not be obedient for mouth, no obedient for action. Ask chairman, is they here? But I know went to Lafia, the first flag off. Madam said it. She said, she didn't know it's me that shared those rice. When I was sharing rice, somebody came to ask me, you be APC, make we not think say you put something for food. I say I'm 1,000,001 obedient. Not the Labour Party, obedient. And after that, I go all the streets, Utako market. I will cook. I will share everything. Until they used to go back to our grassroots. I left to grassroots November. I just came back 3 weeks ago. And when I was in my grassroots, if you don't call Obi, I go fight you. She's a living witness, Obi. If you don't mention Obi, me and you go fight. APC know now. I go enter bush, I go dey shout. If my motor spoil, I go begin to go. I know all the polling units. And they give bread, mineral, anything. I go market to market. Dr. Mo is aware. If I enter the full marketplace, I go wear my t-shirt, they share food, bread, mineral, raw rice. I went back with 200 bags of rice. Is it back? Obi must win. And that time, until they said, this woman, you don't talk too much. 18th of March, they shot me on my leg. 18th of March. That House of Assembly, in my own Gidato, and I'm diabetic. I was in FMC hospital for 3. Make sure I left the hospital. I went November, I came back 3 weeks ago. Madam Chinelo came to my house. She said, ask her. She even bought the person that bought my bed. Just to offset the bills I borrowed from people. I sold fruits, everything sellable. Chinelo, if I'm lying, say, Obi, say I'm lying. You are the one that brought the person that bought my bed. Just to pay off the bills of people I borrowed money from. If not so, I won't be. I bought from the person. And why he's spending me is not matter of money. It's appreciation. What is it called? Observer. With this leg, I stood for 8 hours when they were doing something. With this leg, this is my leg. That's the leg, the wound. I still use it. Fighting in, they shot me on my chest. Nobody. I would have been gone. No labor will say, where is this stupid old woman? All of you remember when we did the work. I challenge Atiku and Obi 74. Let them come for work. I did the one I did from Carol. Leg, enter woman leader. She's aware. I was cooking pepper soup, name food, t-shirts, bag. It was only Dr. Naku and Mandela. Those are the 3 people that were sending money in the hospital. May God bless you. If not for him. At times he not go pick, I go call Obi. Obi, help me tell Dr. Moore, I dey hospital. He go send 10,000. I said, why can't you talk to me? Say, Mama, I'm ashamed of myself. No, but I'm so happy today. Even when I went for media. I went for media last 2 weeks. I say, I know they labor again. But they are lying. It's out of anger. I am labor for life. call me. We give you interview. I say you are a liar. Obi is my brother. I can never sell labor, but it was out of anger. It's Aburi and Co, not Obi. I have now, say it now. I am back. I'm not living obedient. I will never leave Peter Obi. No matter whatever they push me. No matter what every party push me. Forward ever, backward never. But why I'm begging everybody now, I'm so happy to see everybody here. I didn't even know I would be here today. It was doctor that said, Mama, you have to come and denounce what you have so press can carry that you are still in labor. That's why I came. At times, when they talk, he paid me, soldier. I won't go. Asked me when I was there, where are you in again? I said, no. That spirit said, come back and talk. But if you don't talk, then go to say, you still the quarrel. But today, in the mighty name of God that I serve, I'm back to labor. I know they leave labor because when Obi came to from PDP, I followed him. It was woman leader that gave me Okosiles and Ngozi. I followed him. I know what I did. And who can tell me to leave what I have suffered for? No. The person went dream about that one in dream no go walk. Una see me see Obi. Anywhere when una see me again, speak on my face. But beg le aburi, make aburi and okereke. Now don't put out to all this. So. Now don't push me to all this. Because I was calling them, sending them my leg. I go abuse aburi if you want to take my phone. And you are national chairman. And you didn't care about human beings. So are you damaging chairman or are you national chairman? And you now say Obi. 15 people came to buy tickets, to sell everything to them. And how can people come for screening? I send the message to this one now. And 15 people came for screening. You never screen anybody out. While you know they gave about 5 people tickets and you not say them the APC. You gave all of them tickets. No one meal. You gave all of them tickets. Because we need money. And then you want, thank God, say, our president is winning. Our doctor, a lawyer is here. I sent him a text message, if you can remember. I sent him a text message about what I went through. He did not. So I thank God of them today. And help me beg Aburi. Make Aburi calm down.
Everybody salute Dog Mama. Mama, oh, Madi. Mama, oh, mama. Your son, me first. Today, you don't catch him, Abi. Akwe daddy, mama, oh, mama. Akwe daddy, mama, oh, mama. Mama, oh, mama. Akwe daddy, mama, oh, mama. You know, Mama, as you are here, the whole world is watching. You understand? The whole world is watching. That is the beauty of this movement. I just wanted Mama and Uncle Kenneth to dance more before they leave here. Akwe daddy, mama, oh, mama. Akwe daddy, mama, oh, mama. One more time. Akwe daddy, mama, oh, Mama, Akwe Daddy, Mama, oh, Mama. Please clap for them as they go before I bring back. Thank you. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Somebody say, they will see us coming. They will see us coming. The beauty, see, the obedient movement / Labour Party is the only in the entire world. I need you guys to listen because we were not live when I was explaining part of why we are here. Understand? I understand. I am not a leader in the party. Am I a leader in the party? Let me tell you something so you can understand how difficult the burden of leadership. Thank God that the chairman of the FCT is here and he's going to come up. From my birthday, and it's from my birthday, people gave money if I thought my life was useless. Because all replicated PO everywhere. People send money from UK, from America, big as this, paid millions to celebrate. It can only happen in the obedient family. Now I want you to listen. From that birthday till now, there are messages I can't reply. I wake up every day, sometimes I'll get 10 account numbers. Why did you think I have to write a book? Because I need to make money. So when I came there last 2 weeks, I announced to the whole world that here I must cash out to. So don't worry. I am still cashing out. Oh no, people like Osiloka, they send the zeros. People are sending. Those of you that are million, I'm coming for you. We need to go for them. Because if Dr. Mo will cash out, Abi. I only send the 10,000, but if I have the millions, what do you think will happen? Do you understand what I was saying? This is what I'm talking about. We all have to be empowered. In January, because some people used to, when they see some of us with Dada, that is why when they read the book is being endorsed to be in every school in Nigeria. Somebody read the book and said, I thought you were going to show us how to go and remove the government. I am an activist, yes, a bad one at that. Because we are going, after our judgment, we'll shut down the country if they misbehave. Are you guys hearing me? The world is watching is what we are going to do. The reason why we are coming down is why we are here today. Peter Obi does not want violence. If not, by now, he'll be sitting in Aso Villa. This is what we are celebrating today, not for rice and chicken. He's celebrating the value of who Peter Obi represents. That's why we're here. Peter Obi is transparent. When we say we know they give shishi, it means that we will not give bribe. We are open. Peter Obi would rather put $1 billion into a project rather than giving you that money. When you give people more, that money will finish. It's not like I've not sent but that money will finish, Abi. But we want to do a hospital. As I'm speaking to you, you see, it's not that the senator is not here, but she just brought in a container, a 40-foot container of medical equipment, clothes, and all kinds of things. I just received it because I was the interface with the American people. Abuja will never remain the same again. That is why we said we are also watching you, including those of them who are not coming for our meeting. We are watching you. Somebody say, why won't you run for office? Dr. Mo is, when you read the book, you understand Dr. Mo. It took 7 years to get a PhD. But when we carry that, you think the school, you don't go to school where I go. That is the spirit of the obedient movement. I was on the road in at least 2 states doing pre-rallies, moving around with all kinds of hoodlums, because they are all part of the people we are trying to change. When mommy calls me, I will tell her, I don't receive money from the campaign. I don't. I spent all the money, but there is joy because Peter Obi is coming. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That is what we are here to celebrate. I am already dead, so for those who want to, for those who don't, during my birthday, people came there to say, people gave them SUVs, they stopped to give them money to locate. You will not see me. I don't work with bodyguards, but you will not see me. But to let the people know, I am also trained in Israel. You see this, like, body way, try me for outside. So I'm telling them, those who think they can. Now I want to speak to the young people before I bring Kenneth Okonkwo, because you need to listen. You see this? When we were in, it was Bauchi. After we finished the pre-rallies, right? The boys that came out, they came out with knives and everything. And I know that the moment Peter Obi finished from stage and he leaves, I am not part of the convoy. They were waiting for me with knives. So I went like this. I removed my shirt and I had my t-shirt. I passed right in the front of the people that were looking for me and went straight to the airport and I took off. Let me tell you, this is the first time this is not hype. I don't need to impress anybody in my life. AGC is my hotel. I ran it for 10 years. I lost it in January to EFCC. Sometimes you don't want to talk the kind of money you have because you don't leave this door. Because I understand that if you say the things you have, now that I'm waking up with 10 people asking me for money, 100 people be asking me for money and I'll not go anywhere. But I'm speaking strongly. Don't carry dada because other people are carrying dada. Don't follow Agado because he's told. Some people came, you are first lecturer. Some people are first, but you bribed the teacher. And you came 31st, but you cleaned 3 and you left 1. So your result from school can be showing first, but you are not first. INEC can give you first, but you know that you are not first. What we are here to do, listen, what I've done now is a matter of death and life. She was shot. We are not playing. Ofoche, all the people here, some of you here, your life, you're already dead. We to change Nigeria. Do you know what it means to change Nigeria? So sometimes what you see is Dr. Mo. The other time what you see is activism. Another what you see is a different. You have to know how to be dynamic and be different. That is how we can change people. The obedient movement is a dynamic movement. They won't see us coming. It's not for this. It's life and death. I've been doing this for 20 years. I'm a co-founder of Amudondu. So some people just saw the other part. Charlie Boy just left. I'm saying it here. Most of the things he has done in the last 5 years, I created them, put his name and put it forward. That's the obedient spirit. The first time I'm saying it, the whole world is watching. It's not for credit. It's about getting the job done. I'm saying this spirit of, but we are in a place. Anything, don't go tire. Where Mama is a level. I'm taking you to the next level. You know, go tire. It doesn't matter if I die as a pauper. I don't even want to be rich. I want to die with this ideology. God forbid, if I ever get to the point of being the age of Wole Soyinka, is probably, I don't think I can even achieve that. But God forbid that in 20 years' time, in 30 years' time, if God gives me life, that what I did and what I'm doing now, that I will wake up and be doing what Wole Soyinka is. God forbid, let me die. This was a man, as a young person, he fought for this country. And at 89, you are speaking a different language. Somebody say, God forbid. This is why we're here. Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo.